wanted to talk to you about being perfect and how some of us have this urge to actually be perfect, and why it's good, and also why sometimes it doesn't always work in our favor, right? So when we are perfect, the amazing thing, or when we want to be perfect, when we are perfectionists, that's what I mean. When we are perfectionists, the amazing thing is that we have super high standards, amazingly high standards. So that means that everything that we deliver, be it for work, be it how we show up in our relationships, how we show up in our friendships, is just amazing. It's just we are always showing up full on, and we just always put the best of ourselves, all our efforts into it, because we want it to work, and we have for ourselves very high standards. So that's a good thing about it. But the thing is, the most excessive high standards you have, or you put for yourself, you put forward for yourself, or you benchmark yourself on, that means that you actually are more stressed. It means that it's more stressful for you. Work-life balance is key for me, right? It's key in everything I do, in my work, in my business, in my practice. So I don't want you to be stressed, right? I want you to be less stressed and more happy. So where am I going with this? I have actually written down a very good quote. It's from Brené Brown, that you may know. She has an amazing panel of books written, and just like if you haven't read some of her books yet, please do so. So the quote I've written down is, "It is crucial and critical to understand the difference between healthy striving and perfectionism," right? So yes, when we are perfectionists, we have high standards, we show up amazingly well, we are there for everyone, we have this drive, right? But also it may be very stressful. And the other thing is that when we are perfectionists, we want to succeed at everything we do. We want to deliver everything that we do amazingly well. And you know what happens? Sometimes what happens is that we want to be so perfect at everything that when we actually find something that we are interested in, but we have no experience with that thing, we actually don't want to move forward with experiencing that thing, right? Because we know we want to be perfect at it, but then we also know, because we have no experience at it, that we can't be perfect on day one, or it's very unrealistic that we are perfect at day one. So instead of just trying it out and see what happens, we just go like, oh my God, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to even try. I don't want to even have a go. And we just stop there. So it's like we know that when we step out of our comfort zone and, our comfort zone periphery, we know that's where growth happen. But because we also know that we are perfectionists, then it means that if we go out of our comfort zone, we try something out, but actually the result of us trying that thing out isn't meeting the expectations dictated by our perfectionism, then we are not happy with ourselves. Then we just tell ourselves a very bad story that we're just bad, we are failure, there's nothing that we can do, there's nothing that we can do well, there's nothing that we can do at all, and then what does that do to us, right? That's crushing. We are crushing ourselves. We are losing faith in our own worth. We are certainly not feeling good about it. We are certainly not helping our self-confidence. We are certainly not helping feeling empowered. And yeah, so all these guys, because I just wanted to show you how being a perfectionist can lead us to actually remain in that comfort zone, in that zone of us doing that same thing over and over again and perfectly well, because we know how to do it, and we know that we are very good at it, that we are perfect at it, but actually we're not expanding. Actually, we can't really grow because we are being so difficult with ourselves, so demanding with ourselves, right? Okay, so how can you hack this? So this is a possible cause of stress, right? But then, because you're here and you're following me, it means that you also want to fight stress and you want to be happier, and then it also means that you want to grow, right? So that's why you're watching me. So how can you hack this? So you want to, okay, first thing, you want to practice in getting more comfortable, more comfortable with just the idea of trying something out. So how you do that? You just try something out, just something easy. You try it out, something that maybe isn't maybe too different from something that you do well. Okay, it's just maybe you're tweaking something that you do well, so that it's it's easily and one step at a time, making you more comfortable with this concept of just experimenting and making maybe a mistake, but not a too big one, so that it's step by step, you're getting there. And then if you know that your brain wants a reward, right? Because when we are perfect, you kind of like, it's like, oh, you've met the expectation, oh, well done. And it's like your brain is giving you like a little tap on the shoulder, like, well done, right? So you want to, maybe as a hack, you want to give yourself a little bit of a reward when you try something out and the outcome isn't as perfect as what you would have thought initially. You want to tell yourself, well done, you've tried something out, wow, you've been amazing at trying this out. So give yourself those kind of little rewards as you get more and more comfortable with experimenting new things, right? So I'm gonna leave you with these 2 pointers. I want you to have a go, and I want you to tell me how it goes, how it feels to try these things out, right? Okay, so that's it for me today. Have a lovely Sunday, everyone, and speak very soon. Bye!